Hi everyone, I'm Anklam with Waterstone Mortgage. Welcome to the October 12th version of Waterstone Weekly. This week we're going to discuss the short-term and long-term impact on interest rates of the employment figures that came out last week, the Federal Reserve's mortgage-backed security purchase program, and last week's Treasury auctions. I will also discuss Kiplinger's forecast for the $8,000 first-time homebuyer tax credit. The employment figures came out a week ago showing that the U.S. economy had shed 263,000 jobs. The market had expected job losses of 175,000. These numbers shocked the economy and affected the stock and bond markets immediately. Rates went from 5.5% on 30-year fixed down into the 5.25% to 5.8% neighborhood with no points. Most economists feel the economy is turning the corner, but this indicates we might not be as far along as we had hoped. The Federal Reserve announced that they are going to be scaling back the mortgage-backed security purchases as well. They've been buying 80% of mortgages written in the United States. They've used up $904 billion of the $1.25 trillion available funds for this program. These purchases have kept the 30-year fixed rates artificially low for the last 10 months. The Fed has announced they are going to purchase mortgage-backed securities only every other week going forward, which will also increase interest rates volatility and wean the market from their impact completely over the next 6 months. Kiplinger is predicting this will likely put the 30-year fixed rate back into the 6% neighborhood by the beginning of 2010. The Treasury last week auctioned off a combined $71 billion in 3-year, 10-year, and 30-year notes. This extraordinary supply pressured bond prices lower and therefore interest rates higher. It also portends future inflationary pressure, which will also drive rates up in the long run. In regard to the $8,000 first-time homebuyer tax credit, the Kiplinger tax report is again predicting that this program will be extended for a few months. The first thing Congress will do is clarify that a contract need only be signed by November 30th. As opposed to being closed by November 30th. They will also give relief to armed forces members who have been stationed overseas and not able to take advantage of this program by giving them through 2010 to do so. In conclusion, while rates had shown improvement last week, they did lose all of that ground on Friday, which illustrates the volatility that is going to be part of the interest rate landscape going forward. While the first-time homebuyer tax credit will likely be extended, interest rates will be increasing in the long run. I strongly recommend getting the fence sitters into homes while they know for a fact they can take advantage of both the tax credit and interest rates while they are this low. Rates will increase in the long run. Right now, while refinance volume may be increased, we at Waterstone Mortgage will always prioritize your purchase borrowers. We've set a company policy not to do any refinance closings the week of October 26th through October 31st in order to make our available resources to purchases and make sure your closings happen on a timely basis. I'm Anklam with Waterstone Mortgage. We'll get your buyers home.